Okay, so what I started doing is, because I love the Spirit of the Animal Oracle and I love the Season of the Witch Imbolc Oracle, which I'm going to change out in spring. So I'm going to try to do these every season. Spring is coming right around the corner. But I want to give them their own video and their own time, because I try to keep if you've been following me, I try to keep the Oracle affirmation cards around 3 minutes. Because people are busy and, Instagram, cuts you off at the 3-minute mark, and Facebook or whatever. But YouTube, of course, you can watch the whole video. And so I wanted to give these their own time, because I love the messages from these cards. I feel like they're so relevant. Anytime I pull one for myself, it's exactly what I needed to hear. So I'm using the Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Jody Bergsma, and that's this one, okay? You can see the cover, the book cover, the dolphins on it, and I love the animal spirit messages. And then this is, I love these Spirit of the Witch cards. This is the Imbolc Oracle, Seasons of the Witch, not Spirit, sorry, Seasons of the Witch, by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and it's illustrated by, sorry, I can't even read anymore, Tijana, I'm gonna say this, Lukovic, okay. I mean, they're just gorgeous, right? And the messages are amazing. So before I come on, I shuffle, because you don't need me spending time shuffling and then trying to find it in the book will just take too much time. So I've already shuffled both. I pulled a card that's on the top, and I'm going to start with this one. So today, this is the message from the animals for you today. It's elk, nobility. So I'm going to try to hold it up and read at the same time so you can see. So the elk, nobility, is celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenge is limitless. So these are some of the attributes for elk: nobility, leadership, warrior, endurance, virility, fertility, passion, grace, respect, strength, companionship, and blessings. There are few animals as majestic as the mature bull elk. They demand our admiration and respect. Elk medicine can help you stand tall and resolute against any situation, including the mighty grizzly bear. Bull elk are protective of their families and spend most of their lives peacefully surrounded by the comfort of their tribe. Elk have few enemies. They pace themselves to maintain their endurance. Male elk enjoy the companionship of one another, except during the fall mating season. In September and October, the bulls bugle with passion, and the herd splits up for breeding rituals. The elk become fiercely competitive for the right to become fathers. If you have elk medicine and exhibit aggressive behavior, you will need to learn the wisdom of restraint and moderation. If elk is your totem, you will be asked to conduct your life with fairness and concern for your tribe. You are a wise leader, and others look to you for inspiration. You have the strength to never give up. Listen to the elk, the bard of nature. Their song will help you remember the great power, and that you and everything you dream will be yours. Wow, that's a good card for you. So think of it. I always think that animals have a message for us, right? Their wisdom to take on those characteristics. If we get that card, it is because we are being asked to take on that energy. And the same with this deck, which is Seasons of the Witch. And today, sorry, look, I'm gonna hold it up again, do the same thing. All right, we got Casserole. Trust in the flavors that led you here. An unexpected alignment Let it move you in ways that capture your soul. The key words are alignment, bringing things together in a harmonious way. This card will appear when a lifetime or long-term connections are being formed. Receiving it suggests the presence of a soulmate, angel investor, or business partner, and potentially a new addition to your family, such as a child or fur baby. It could also represent finding your life calling or settling in a place that feels like home. Much like a casserole, this new connection indicates a feeling of warmth, familiarity, and comfort. You can expect this relationship to be harmonious, for there is a feeling of belonging together like mac and cheese. Don't allow doubt to spoil things when this feeling appears in your life. The attachment you have or are building is very likely to be reliable and fits into the moving parts of your life with ease. If you are inquiring about bringing things together as a group of friends or blending a family, this card is a confirmation that everyone involved will find joy with one another. For questions related to finances, this card suggests financial stability and comfort. You may experience financial windfalls or be blessed with an opportunity to create long-term wealth. Wow, these are amazing. So what I find really interesting is if you listen to the elk, yeah, that's it. So if you listen to the message of the elk and the casserole, you can see how they complement each other, right? If the elk lives and moves in a tribe and protects its family and is a bringer of bringing, you know, the family together, and the casserole here is also telling you that things are aligning in your life and they're coming together, and family and friendships and business deals and financial ways. You have these two cards here and these two messages that are supporting you and supporting each other. So it's just a confirmation that the things that are happening in your life are happening because you are bringing all of this together. So this is just a reminder for you. So call on the elk medicine when you need it, and remind yourself that whatever you want to birth, just put those ingredients in your casserole dish and those things will come to pass. Okay? And the only warning I saw with the elk was during mating season to make sure you don't get too forceful or aggressive in your approach when you are trying to bring things together in your life. If you're bringing people together, if you're bringing businesses together, if you're merging families, whatever it is you're doing, be soft in your approach. You know, think of a group, when you see a group of elks and deer and the babies and the doe just grazing in the forest, right? How peaceful that feels. So just go with it through peace. But these are really nice cards. So if you've been needing confirmation messages, if you're on the right track, if you're doing the right thing, this is those. Okay. I would love it if you would share what you thought about it. Let me know, and yeah, subscribe and like the videos. I'm trying to put as much good stuff out there as I possibly can. All right, everyone, have a good day. I will see you next time. Bye.